In the heart of the ancient world, a tale begins with a she-wolf and the desperate cries of two abandoned infants. In the wilderness of ancient Italy, near the river Tiber's gentle flow, a she-wolf hears an unusual sound. It's the faint cry of newborns. Moving towards the sound, she discovers two infants abandoned and left to the mercy of the elements. Their names, as the legend tells us, are Romulus and Remus. Their story starts in the city of Alba Longa, where their mother, Rhea Silvia, a Vestal virgin, was unjustly accused of breaking her vow of chastity. The twins' father, as Rhea Silvia claimed, was none other than the war god Mars himself. But this divine intervention did nothing to soften the heart of the ruthless King Amulius, who saw the newborns as a threat to his throne. In a cruel act of self-preservation, he ordered the twins to be cast into the river Tiber. But fate, it seems, had other plans. The basket carrying the twins drifted ashore, and it was here that the she-wolf found them. Ancient Romans revered wolves as sacred creatures, believed to be messengers of Mars, the god of war. So the she-wolf's discovery of the twins wasn't seen as mere chance but as divine providence. She took them to her den and nurtured them with her milk. The she-wolf, or Lupa as she was known in Latin, became their unlikely savior. She cared for them, protected them, and even played with them, treating the twins as if they were her own pups. This extraordinary upbringing, at the intersection of the human and the wild, shaped the twins' characters. They grew strong, resilient, and fearless, much like the she-wolf who raised them. Yet they retained their human curiosity and intelligence, qualities that would serve them well in the years to come. As the twins grew under the watchful eyes of their lupine caretaker, they were oblivious to the destiny that awaited them. A destiny that would see them rise from their humble beginnings to become the founders of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever known. Under the she-wolf's care, the twins thrived, yet their human nature yearned for more than the wild could offer. In the vast wilderness, the twins' cries echoed until they reached the ears of a humble shepherd named Faustulus. Drawn by their helpless wails, Faustulus found the twins, their small bodies huddled together for warmth under the watchful eyes of their lupine mother. Touched by their plight, the shepherd took the twins to his home, where he and his wife Acca Laurentia raised them as their own. The twins, Romulus and Remus, grew up among the flock, their days filled with the gentle bleating of sheep and the rough playfulness of shepherd life. Yet, despite their humble upbringing, the twins were not ordinary boys. They possessed an innate charisma that drew people to them, a magnetism coupled with a natural leadership that was hard to ignore. Romulus was the more assertive of the two, his decisions often unwavering and resolute. He had a keen intellect and a strategic mind, qualities that made him a respected figure among the shepherds. Remus, on the other hand, was more contemplative. He possessed a deep sense of empathy and an uncanny ability to understand the feelings and needs of others. Their contrasting personalities complemented each other, making them an effective team. Together, they defended their flock from bandits and wild animals, their courage and cunning earning them the admiration and respect of their fellow shepherds. As the twins matured, they began to display qualities that were far beyond their humble origins. Their leadership was natural, their bravery unquestionable, and their wisdom far beyond their years. These were not mere shepherd boys, they were born leaders, destined for greatness. Their actions, their decisions, the way they carried themselves, everything pointed towards a noble lineage. The truth was inevitable, and as the twins grew, it became apparent that they were not ordinary shepherds. They were the descendants of gods, the rightful heirs to a great kingdom. As they matured, their true lineage could no longer remain a secret. The veil of their humble beginnings was lifted, revealing a royal bloodline and a destiny intertwined with the future of a great city. As the twins, Romulus and Remus, grew in strength and wisdom, the truth of their birthright began to unfold. Born of a divine father and a royal mother, they were not ordinary beings, but the offspring of the god Mars and the princess Rhea Silvia. This revelation was like a jigsaw puzzle piece falling into place, giving meaning to the extraordinary events of their lives. The princess Rhea Silvia, daughter of Numitor, the former king of Alba Longa, had been forced to become a Vestal virgin by her wicked uncle Amulius, who usurped her father's throne. The god Mars, moved by her plight, visited her in the temple. Their union resulted in the birth of the twins, a secret that Rhea Silvia managed to keep until their birth. Once discovered, Amulius, fearing a prophecy that foretold his downfall at the hands of Rhea Silvia's offspring, ordered the twins to be cast into the river Tiber. Inspired by their divine lineage, the twins set out to fulfill their destiny, yet the path to greatness is seldom without strife. Our tale continues with the brothers Romulus and Remus who, emboldened by their newfound knowledge of their royal heritage and divine ancestry, decided to build a city. A place that could stand as a testament to their journey, a beacon of their lineage, and a legacy that would echo through the ages. But as it often happens in tales of ambition and destiny, the brothers found themselves at odds. The cause of their disagreement? The location of their proposed city. Romulus favored the Palatine Hill, where the she-wolf had once nurtured them. He saw it as a symbol of their miraculous survival and divine protection. Remus, however, had his sights set on the Aventine Hill, a place he believed offered superior strategic advantages. In the face of this disagreement, their shared vision began to blur. The brotherly bond that had once been their strength now threatened to become their downfall. The strong personalities, which had once been a source of inspiration, now fueled a bitter conflict. The twins, who shared a womb, a life, and a divine lineage, found themselves torn apart by differing visions. The city that was to be a monument to their unity now stood as a symbol of their division. The dream that was to be a testament to their shared destiny now echoed with the sounds of discord. The brothers, who were once inseparable, now stood on the brink of a rift that would change the course of their lives and the destiny of the city they dreamed of founding. In this heated moment of disagreement and discontent, a single act would soon determine the fate of the city. A monumental decision that would etch the name of one brother into the annals of history and cast a long, dark shadow over the future of the other. In the throes of their disagreement, a line was crossed. The bond of brotherhood was shattered by the sting of betrayal. At the heart of their discord was a dispute over the rightful location for their proposed city. Romulus favored the Palatine Hill, while Remus preferred the Aventine Hill. This disagreement spiraled into a bitter argument that would mark the end of a bond formed since birth. The brothers, who once shared a cradle and a destiny, now found themselves at odds over the future of their dream, a city that would stand as a testament to their enduring spirit. In the heat of their quarrel, the unthinkable happened. Romulus had begun building a wall around his chosen hill, the Palatine, as a symbol of his resolve. It was a bold move, a clear line in the sand, but Remus, perhaps driven by a mix of mockery and defiance, leapt over the unfinished wall. He may have seen it as a harmless jest, a brotherly challenge, but Romulus perceived it as the ultimate insult. In a fit of rage or perhaps a desperate need to assert his authority, Romulus committed an act that would forever echo through the annals of history. He raised his hand against his own flesh and blood and struck down his brother Remus. The exact circumstances of Remus's death are shrouded in the mists of legend. Some say Romulus killed him outright, while others suggest he ordered his followers to do the deed. Regardless of how it transpired, the result was the same. Remus lay dead, a victim of his brother's ambition, and Romulus stood alone, his victory a bitter taste on his tongue. The dream they had shared was now marred by fratricide, and the city that was to be their joint legacy was now solely Romulus's. With Remus's death, a bitter victory was won, and the path was paved for the birth of a city. In the aftermath of his brother's demise, Romulus stood alone, the weight of his actions casting a somber shadow over his triumph. Yet it was from this very moment of solitude that the seeds of a new civilization took root. Romulus, now unchallenged, set about the monumental task of building a city, a refuge for wanderers, and a beacon of power. This city, born from ambition and baptized in conflict, took its name from its founder, Rome. Romulus was more than just the founder, he was Rome's first king, its leader, and its protector. He established the basic social structures and institutions that would shape the city's identity for centuries to come. He created the Roman Senate, an assembly of elders that served as his advisory council, a model of governance that would later be emulated by civilizations far and wide. Romulus also established the Roman calendar, marking the passage of time in a way that echoed his own journey. From the humble beginnings of the month of Martius, named after Mars, the god who was said to be his father, to the grandeur of Decembris, reflecting the 10 original months of the year. But the legacy of Romulus was not confined to these structures. He was a warrior king, and under his rule, Rome grew from a small settlement into a formidable city-state, its influence spreading across the Italian peninsula. Yet, the legend of Romulus is not solely one of triumph. It's a tale of aspiration, of conflict, of sacrifice. It's a reminder that even the greatest of cities have humble and sometimes troubled beginnings. The story of Romulus is deeply woven into the fabric of Rome, a constant echo of its past, resonating in its grand architecture, its robust institutions, and its enduring culture. From the ashes of a fraternal feud rose a city destined for greatness, its origins forever marked by the legend of Romulus and Remus. As time marched on, the city of Rome expanded its reach, its origins becoming a tale of myth and legend. As the city flourished, the story of Romulus and Remus, the twins who were said to have founded Rome, was passed down through generations. This legend, born out of the wilderness and steeped in the divine, has left an indelible mark on Roman culture and history. The story of Romulus and Remus, with its deeply rooted themes of power, rivalry, and destiny, has been a source of inspiration for countless works of art, literature, and philosophy. From the ancient Roman frescoes depicting the she-wolf nursing the twins, to the literary masterpieces of Virgil and Livy, the legend has been immortalized time and time again. The legacy of Romulus and Remus extends beyond the realm of art and literature, deeply influencing the Roman political landscape. Romulus, the first king of Rome, set the foundation for a civilization that would grow to become one of the most powerful empires in history. His rule established the Roman monarchy, which would later evolve into the Republic and then the Empire. The story of Romulus and Remus also serves as a powerful symbol of Rome's strength and resilience. Despite the tragedy and conflict inherent in their story, the twins overcame adversity to build a city that would stand the test of time. This narrative has resonated with Romans throughout history, serving as a reminder of their city's enduring spirit and fortitude. Moreover, the legend of Romulus and Remus has become an integral part of Rome's identity. The image of the she-wolf with the twins is a ubiquitous symbol in Rome, featured on everything from coins to monuments, serving as a constant reminder of the city's mythical origins. And so, the tale of Romulus and Remus, a story born from the wild and steeped in the divine, remains forever etched in the heart of the eternal city. Their legacy continues to shape Rome, a city that, like its founders, has faced challenges, embraced destiny, and emerged stronger than ever. From a she-wolf's den to the heights of a thriving civilization, the legend of Romulus and Remus is a testament to the power of destiny. We've journeyed through the extraordinary tale of these twins, from their miraculous discovery on the banks of the Tiber River to their tumultuous early years under the care of a she-wolf. We've delved into the revelation of their royal lineage, and the pivotal moment when they decided to build a city of their own. Through conflict and tragedy, we've seen the death of Remus and the ascension of Romulus as the first king of Rome. We've explored the legacy they left behind, a legacy that shaped the destiny of one of the most influential civilizations in history. In the end, the tale of Romulus and Remus reminds us that even amidst strife and turmoil, greatness can emerge. This is the legend of Rome, a city born of a myth, nurtured by a wolf, and shaped by the will of two extraordinary beings.